Scottish football in Europe is done for another year, and it's been tragic, right? We'll probably make a fid reviewing everything, right? But when it kicked off with Motherwell getting absolutely pumped by Sligo Rovers across 2 games, was it ever going to be good? Probably not. I mean, the sad reality of it is, I mean, what heights could you take from this season in terms of Scottish football, right? Dundee United beat United, very good. Hearts picked up a couple of wins against a team they should be beating. Rangers qualified for the Champions League, but in reality they would have been controversial, but Rangers would have been as well getting knocked out by PSV. Because, because the money for the Champions League, it's went fucking nowhere. It's not went in the team, it's went into hyperspace. If Rangers were in the Europa League, I mean, from one point of view, you can argue they can focus on the league. Domestically, you can focus domestically now, but yeah, it's been a shit show. Celtic, I mean, yeah, a couple of points, really good performances, compared to the rest of the teams, actually getting stuck in. But yeah, I mean, no wins for Celtic. Motherwell were shocking. Dundee United got fucking embarrassed. The writing was on the wall for the early stages, but we're here to talk about the final game. And it's mad, because it's only the 3rd of November. And we're here to talk about the final game, European football-wise, for Scotland. It's insane, because last year Rangers made it the European final. This year, we're fucking nowhere near those levels. But anyway, Istanbul Basaksehir 3, Hearts of Midlothian 1. And again, it's the same problems for Hearts, because 4 minutes in, Istanbul get a corner, and they just score straight from it. And an unmarked header, and being a Rangers fan, I've seen this all too often. It's almost like Connor Goldson is faking an injury for Rangers and he's somehow in that Hearts team and he's just letting every corner go fucking in. Because that's Connor Goldson's job, missing every header from a corner. But here, it's the same thing. We saw it against Fiorentina, or was it Istanbul in the first game? Can't actually remember. It might have been Istanbul or Fiorentina, but you might not have the quality, right, to take on Istanbul and Fiorentina, and for Rangers, Celtic, say against Real Madrid and basically every team in Rangers group. But you've got to cut out silly mistakes. You've got to match them in work ethic. And see Hearts here, they've been beat 3-1, and I don't think Hearts getting beat 3-1 by one of the best teams in Turkey. I mean, this team won the league not last year, the league 2 seasons ago, I believe. So, I mean, this is not the worst result ever. I mean, I think it's pretty respectable. I mean, you can't really from a Hearts fan perspective be like, oh fuck, we get battered 3-1. 3-1's not the worst result. Not that it's great. You should be, aspiring to do better, but it is what it is. But yeah, Craig Gordon for the second goal decides, fuck that, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to keep the game at 1-0. Runs out. Craig Gordon been really questionable this season, if we're being honest. Last season he was fucking, man, the guy should have been knighted how good he was. But this season, very ropey. Showing an example of this here. It's just a bit fucking horrendous, to be honest. And then the guy goes round him and then just taps it in. The guy on the line, I think it was Sabic. What the fuck's he do? The ball's under him. I don't understand why he couldn't clear that. I thought it was a bit fucking shite, to be honest, but 2-0, Hearts keep it 2-0, and then Ozcan makes it 3-0, but they need to fear. Shanklin gets a flick at the end of the game. Nathan Atkinson, he's there to type it in. Type it in? Fucking tap it in, man. Type it in. He tapped it in. And Hearts get a goal. 3-1. Could have been worse. Could have been better. But part of me's glad it's done. I've been sick of watching Scottish teams get absolutely fucking scalped this season. It doesn't do any favours for you, and then you see, oh, it's a pub, and it's just you can't be arsed dealing with that. You can't be arsed. But anyway, we move next year. Hopefully Scotland get into the Euros, and next year fucking every team that's in Europe for Scotland can actually do something. But until then, peace.